Hey, welcome to Extra Shot. I am Carlos Diaz along with Lindsay Monroe, and we are live on Facebook right now as I check it out.
Yep, I just got the
There
notification.
we go.
On.
Of course. So we're checking out your comments in the section below, in the comment section below. So please hit us up, talk to us. You know, it's just been Lindsay and I and Jason in the studio.
Yeah.
And you know what? You know, Jason is a great guy, but he's tired of listening to us talk, is what he is. So let's talk about several different things.
Yes.
First, great day today as far as the weather goes. It's gonna be a nice day.
Hot day, you know, I love this stretch of dry weather for the 4th of July weekend. It's hot, feels like summer, of course, but at least we've been able to get outside without getting stormed on.
Well, and the city of Indianapolis, I mean, it basically came alive with the sound of fireworks. And they were exploding and lighting up the sky last night downtown. So you live downtown, but you didn't stay downtown last night?
I did not. I stayed on the north side. I mean, I am kind of right in the heart of where this would have been very loud. So yeah, I tried to avoid it if at all possible.
Yeah, from our station, I mean, we had a great view from the station. I wasn't there, but you know, I was told. People sat across the street as well on the lawn and overlooked. They were over in the parking lot across the street, and no matter where you were, that 20-minute show was spectacular. After being canceled last year, it was so nice to have it back this year, and it was exactly what Indianapolis needed.
I just out here trying to enjoy it. It's a good thing to do now that we ain't got to be stuck in the house with COVID and stuff like that. I mean, you still got to be aware, but right now it's just a good feeling to be out here and feel like we can just be a little free.
It's the first time we've ever come down here. We always have a July 4th party at our house, and people usually stay later, and this year it was smaller, and we decided to come down and see the fireworks for the first time.
It's really nice to be back with friends. Thinking about this time last year, we were like in our home alone, and so just being out and, like she was saying, not being afraid is really nice.
The fireworks show was synchronized to music on the radio, which made it even more fun to watch if you were in the car. Awesome stuff there. Got some good comments so far. Charlie says good morning. Brian wants to know, who is Jason? Jason is our floor director for the morning. Jason, how long have you worked at Channel 13? Too long. Too long. Jason just said too long.
Long time.
Wow. All right. We've just got Jason in trouble. Got a good morning from Marlene as well. Feel free to comment in the comment section below. As you see, we read all of your comments. But I mean, just downtown was just a small little taste of all the festivities.
So many events going on through central Indiana. And let's take a look at the parade and festival over in Noblesville. There were plenty of activities for families along with food and live music. This year's festival looked completely different from last year's, of course. In 2020, people had to practice social distancing and even wear their mask. And none of the parade participants could pass out candy, which...
if you can't pass out candy, why have a parade? If you can't pass out candy, that's the whole point.
That is the point.
Is get the candy.
Well, things are a little bit back to normal. Families loved it, of course, saying that summer tradition like this they have been waiting for.
So happy, so excited. This is what it's all about in a small town. And it's so exciting that everything's getting back to normal, and this is what we miss. We missed all this.
And according to the city, Noblesville's 4th of July parade and festival is the longest running celebration in central Indiana.
That's good stuff. Susan Haynes just hit us up with the message saying that she was disappointed, a little disappointed, we couldn't see the downtown fireworks from Victory Field. And
that makes sense.
If you think about it, yeah, they weren't fired off of the Regions Tower. They fired off a little bit north in a 7-story parking garage.
A shorter building, yeah.
Right. So yeah, it was like, we here at Channel 13, you know, our building is just south of 65, right at 1000 North Meridian Street. So, you know, we had a great view, but you're right. If you were kind of on the south part in Victory Field, you might have been kind of out of luck there. So I have to cough, so why don't you read this next story?
Okay. Well, in downtown Indy, people got to party like a president for the 4th. Visitors enjoyed free festivities at the Benjamin Harrison Presidential Site for an Independence Day social. People could take tours of the home, which I remember you did a story on a camp there. We got to dress up. That was a really good time, especially if you like history. People could cool off with ice cream and listen to a live band with patriotic music. Organizers say it's a unique way to celebrate the history of our presidents.
So there's something exceptional about those 45 people out of almost 500 million citizens. Some reason why their fellow citizens called them to greater service for their country.
And President Harrison actually began the tradition of asking Americans to hang their flags outside of their homes, schools, and businesses, which I did not know. Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah, and I got in trouble, by the way, when I had you on the show, because I didn't tell anybody that I was going to have Lindsay out at the Benjamin Harrison site, because I love them there. They're so nice to me at the Benjamin Harrison site. If you've never been to the house, it's amazing. But we did a whole dress-up thing, and I said to Lindsay, "Do you want to come out?" And she said, "Yeah, sure." So she came out, and they weren't ready for you.
They're like, "Who's with you?
Why is Lindsay with you? You know, and why didn't you tell us?" And I'm like, "It's a surprise."
It was so much fun, though.
Yeah, it was such a great time on the air. And if you ever get a chance to go down to the Benjamin Harrison house downtown, it is really amazing. Well, Carmel Fest will run for a second straight day with a second fireworks show coming tonight. Brian, by the way, wanted to give us that heads up, saying Carmel Fest parade is today, and it is. Carmel Fest runs from 1 until 10 p.m. There'll be live music and entertainment continuing tonight, and it's at 2 locations this year, Civic Square and Carter Green, to reduce congestion and help maintain physical distancing.
The Allied Solutions Carter Green stage will be featuring classic rock and blues. The Geico stage at the gazebo will be featuring Americana music, and then we're also going to have a kids zone so that all the kids can come out and use the petting zoo, ride ponies, go through bird aviaries, rock climbing, and gyroscope rides.
What isn't there?
I mean, they do it right in Carmel.
A little bit of everything.
That's Elmo.
I love that. Carmel Fest Parade is going to be this morning starting at 10:30, and we just want to let everybody know about some of these road closures because of that parade that's going to be happening today. So if we can pull up my traffic graphics, I got some maps here that I want to show you. I want to take you up to the Carmel area now. So we've got this closure that's going to happen about 9 a.m. These are just lane restrictions on Carmel Drive from Keystone Parkway to Rangeline Road, and then the actual closures on the parade route going to be up Rangeline Road, starting at 10:15 this morning from Carmel Drive to City Center Drive, and then starting at 10:30, Rangeline Road is going to close from City Center Drive up to Main Street, and then at 10:40, as the parade route kind of makes its way farther north, Main Street's going to be closed between Rangeline Road and Lexington Boulevard, and that starts at 10:40, and the parade goes on until about 12:30. So if you're not going to the parade and you're trying to navigate around that area, you just know some of those closures will be going on.
Exactly. Susie says, "Good morning, Carlos and Lindsay from Bedford, Indiana." I love Bedford. Bedford's a great part of town. It used to have a great baseball team when I was growing up. Back, in the black and white days of TV. All right, so if you've got a weak stomach, look away. Joey Chestnut is going to snag another victory by just inhaling hot dogs. It's the Nathan's 4th of July hot dog eating contest. It's his 6th straight title, throwing down a lot. 46 hot dogs in 10 minutes. That was unbelievable. It was the 14th time Chestnut has won the title in the last 15 years, eating 26 more hot dogs than the guy who finished in 2nd place, Jeffrey Esper. On the women's side, look how tiny she is. Michelle Lesko picked up her first championship after consuming 30 3/4 hot dogs, 6 more than the runner-up, Sarah Rodriguez. What I want to know is, she had 30 3/4. Who counted the 3/4? And if you could eat,
give it to her.
Yeah, if you could eat like 3/4 of a hot dog, why couldn't you go for that last 1/4 right there? And is the guy that just handed her the belt, is he worried about his suit jacket? Because there's food flying everywhere. They're dipping it in the water, and they're doing. I'd have my oldest suit jacket on, because you don't know, shrapnel. You know what's gonna be collateral damage. Exactly. So
I love the number of viewers. As soon as we went from that story to our previous story to the hot dog story, we lost about 30 people. I'm not just letting you know.
We really did. We had 96. Now we're at 66. That is not cool. Marlene says the parade should be fun. Yes. Glenn says that my favorite dog is Oscar Mayer, because it has a first name and a last name. I believe that's going to wrap it up for our Independence Day edition of Extra Shot of Sunrise. Yes. For Lindsay Monroe, I'm Carlos Diaz. Real quick, the weather for today is going to be
hot and humid, 91, mostly sunny this afternoon. Take it easy out there.
Okay. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, have a safe July 5th and a great day.